Welcome to Seattle College's international programs and our show Conversations With, where we talk to people that help you understand how you too can be an international student in the United States and why Seattle Colleges should be your first choice. We'll talk to students and staff and agents and government folks, all kinds of people about what you can expect when you're getting ready to apply or travel here, what you'll experience while you're with us, and how it can all lead to an amazing life. Don't forget to check out the Seattle College's International Programs website at intl.seattlecolleges.edu, where you can find a treasure trove of information about the school, the programs here, and best of all, fill out and submit your application. Again, that's intl.seattlecolleges.edu. Hey everybody, welcome back to Seattle College's Conversations With. We are here today with a very special guest from the island nation of
Jamaica.
Jamaica, man. Welcome.
Wagwan.
So glad to have you.
Yeah.
Our first guest from the Caribbean nation of Jamaica. So tell everybody who you are, how long you've been here, what you're studying, that kind of stuff.
All right. So firstly, my name is Giovani Headley. I'm from the great island of Jamaica. Right. We don't really say island. We say a country because we're up there. Right. So we say country. We're that mighty. And yeah, I'm from a town called Jerusalem Mountain, and it's very close to this popular tourist spot called Negril.
Oh.
Right. So that's where I'm from. I'm currently studying nursing. I recently just got accepted into the nursing program, actually. So fall, that's where the headache begins. And right now, I'm living in Seattle, right? So I'm actually pretty excited for all of this. So, yeah.
So if you just got accepted to the nursing program, that means you're finished with your prerequisites.
Yes, I am.
So you've been here 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year.
So let's talk about the prerequisites. I have a lot of students ask about nursing.
Yeah.
A lot of students want to come here, get into that field. Tell them about that first year. What kinds of classes did you have to take? What kinds of things did you have to organize and keep track of?
All right. So firstly, I did English. You have to do English 101 and 102. You have to do the biology subjects. So I started with microbiology because I wanted to do A&P 1 and 2 respectively, right? I know most of my friends, they like to do A&P 1 and 2 first, then do microbiology, but I don't like to break my studies and then skip. So I'd have to do A&P 1, then micro, then A&P 2. Nah, I just went the straight way, and I did like that. You have to do math statistics. So those out there who are afraid of maths, it's time for you to get those Mike Tyson gloves on, right? So,
Be tough.
yeah, so, and psychology 1 and 2. And those are the basics. At Seattle Central College, you have to do NAC, which is the CNA program, right? And I actually,
that's right.
yeah, and that's actually a very great initiative because it gives me hands-on already. I've done clinical, I've been in the workspace, and that has reassured me of my passion of nursing, right? So,
right.
Yeah, so...
Did some of the students that you took that with discover that, hey, nursing's not for me?
Definitely.
Really?
Definitely. So that's the thing. When you get into the position or the place where you're actually experiencing what you want to dive into, it's a two-way street. You either want to go further or you want to back out, right? But for me, the passion is there, the drive is there. I'm very highly motivated, so I know what I want, so I kept going.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the blood doesn't bother you?
No, I'm not hemophobic.
Okay. And the vomit?
No.
Oh my
I'm Jamaican after all. Yeah, we're not scared that easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So after that, but tips when you're doing your prereqs, always organize. I'm a very organized person. I don't know if it's because I'm a Virgo, but I'm very organized. I use my notes up on my phone. This is what I'm going to be doing this quarter. I start looking for study tools already. I start getting my Quizlets in line, and I like to study earlier before the quarter starts, right? So I start nursing in fall, and would you believe me if I told you that I already have the syllabus and I already started checking things off?
This is gold right here, guys. Solid gold information.
So because I realized, right, the early bird actually does get the worm.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm sticking to that philosophy all the way through, and then I think that will get you to accomplish anything you set yourself to. So, and friends, it's always good to have a mentor. So I'd like to take a moment to shout out Emmanuel Okohokpai. He's from Nigeria, right? And that guy has been like a brother and a mentor.
Let's get him on the show.
Yeah, definitely. We need to. I was telling him about it too. I think he'd be interested, right?
You tell him.
Because we're always doing that Nigeria versus Jamaica feud, but we know Jamaica is better, right? So there's not much of a feud anymore. But definitely, it's good to have a mentor, especially someone in the field that you're going into, right? And even if it's not someone in the field, someone in faculty is actually good too, because they've heard many experiences from different students too, and experiences teaches wisdom, right? So that's pretty good too. And so he always says something important to me. He fails so I can succeed, and I stand by that, because he's made so many mistakes and has taught me, hey, don't do this, don't do that, and I appreciate it, right?
That's great. Yeah.
So that's good. Have yourself a mentor, ensure you're studying, pay attention in class, put your phone away. So I was living in Canada before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before I came here.
What were you doing there?
I was doing biology, then I found out it wasn't for me.
Okay.
Right. So then I switched to nursing. And besides, I've always had a passion for nursing, because my aunt, she operates like a non-profit organization helping people back home. So we're always helping people back home.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
what's the name of that organization? Just
Living Care.
Living Care.
Yes.
Shout out to Living Care.
Right. So a great man in my country always says, if you want to know what you want to be in the future, mix your passion with your talent. Right?
Good advice.
Both of them together, and you know what you want to be.
Nice.
So I did that, and here am I. I came to Seattle. I did not regret it. I've met some of the greatest. Shout out to Seattle and the people here, right? I've made a lot of great friends.
Oh, good.
Family, I could say, right? And it's good. And Seattle Colleges is definitely where community is.
Oh.
Yes. I've never felt left out here. So shout out to Seattle Colleges,
Yeah,
right? Shout out to South Campus, right?
So, you could have done a number of things to go into nursing, though. You could have also pursued a bachelor's degree. Did you consider that versus an associate's degree?
So I am pursuing. So the thing with me too, Evan, I'm just very ambitious.
Okay.
So do you mind if I share you my plan?
Please do.
All right.
That's why we're here.
All right. So we start here with the associates, right?
Okay.
And then right after, I'm going to Bellevue. After I take my OPT and I work for a year, I'm going to Bellevue to do my RN to BSN.
Gotcha.
But I don't stop there. After there, I'm going to either UW or Seattle U to get my DNP, because it has to be Dr. Headley, right? Right. So I'm looking at acute care or anesthesiology, right?
Great field.
But the thing is, Seattle did me a number with that, because there's no anesthesiology school here. It's in Spokane, right?
Yeah.
And I
Washington
don't know.
State.
Yeah, Washington. But I fell in love with Seattle, so I don't wanna go.
I'm surprised UW doesn't have it.
Exactly.
What?
No, so it's all the way in Spokane, right? It's a very.
What about OHSU down in Portland?
Portland?
Then you stay in the west side of the Pacific Northwest.
I'd have to check it out.
OHSU, I bet, has it. You could look into that.
Yeah, definitely. I'll look into that. So that's where I'm at right now. And then even after, I want to help a lot of people back home. So
Cool.
So I've came here and I see that care homes are pretty popular here. I wouldn't say that they're very popular back home, not to my knowledge. So that's one of my first steps after getting my DNP.
Right. So when you say care homes, are you talking about for the elderly?
Yes, long term.
Yeah.
So most persons are held, like, for example, like I'd have a cousin and she'd have to be at home with her parents, and that can be a bit as a disadvantage to you. You don't get the chance to go out and work because you have to be looking for elderly. So if I can put affordable care homes in communities, that would actually eliminate a problem right there.
Right.
Yeah, and I would definitely make sure that it's cost effective, right? Because I know my country is getting there. So that's one of my targets right now.
Very cool.
So I'm definitely not stopping here. It's Dr. Headley.
All right.
You can check back in a few years. Dr. Headley. Yeah.
So let's talk about you finishing your prerequisites and then applying for the nursing program. So tell us about the application procedure. Like, what do you have to do?
All right, so Seattle Colleges has a very straightforward application portal. It's not a third-party website. It is Seattle Colleges. Because we're Seattle Colleges, they already have your transcript, whether North, Central, but you still have to transfer your credits to Central because the nursing program is hosted by Central. So you still have to transfer credits just so they can evaluate it and have it on the Central registration system,
Makes
right?
sense.
So after that, they need you to complete the CNA, which is a part of the application. You need to submit your certification from the DOH, and then
You have to have the CPR stuff done too.
yeah, but that's a part. So
it's part of the other thing.
so Seattle Central, Seattle Colleges, rather, they made it pretty easy. They incorporated the CPR in the CNA program, right? So you're completing two birds, one stone, right?
Nice.
So we did that in our third week.
Okay.
And that's more hands-on training. I'm telling you guys, it's always good to get hands-on experience. That's where you know if you want to quit or you want to stop. Like we were doing CPR on the babies, and some of the females were like, "No, I can't." But so like you have to get into the mindset, right? It's you won't know if it's yours until you have truly done it. Yeah.
And then it's always, there's two enrollments, right? There's fall and winter, I think?
Yes, there's no summer enrollment.
No, so I remember.
Yeah, so fall and winter.
And the application deadline for the fall was when? When did you have to get that in?
I think it was June 23rd.
Was it June?
June or April.
April.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's April. And I think if you want to apply for the later one, then I believe it's summer or something.
Yeah, I think it's just opening and it closes sometime near in fall. Yeah, but it's good. And you can always speak to your advisors. Yes, advisors, and you can always reach out to the nursing program. They're always quick to respond.
Yeah, the nursing program has a lot of really specialized information, so you can work both worlds for sure. Good website for the nursing stuff.
So their website, your advisors are always there. You can always book with Starfish, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and as I said, if you have a mentor, it's good. So once you enroll into the college, it's always good to find someone who is in your career path. I can't over express that enough because I'm telling you, it has just been an easy path with me having a mentor.
So are you going to pay it forward? Are you going to be a mentor for someone?
Definitely.
There you go, guys.
I'm already
are you?
a mentor, yes.
Nice.
So I'm actually a part of Project Baldwin. Do you know what that is? But also, let me tell the viewers.
Please.
So Project Baldwin is a mentorship program at Seattle Colleges for men of color, right? We help with mentor, one-on-one mentor and mentoring, where we just started incorporating tutoring, right? Tuition support, we help you to connect with persons in the workforce, right? So we're really a good program.
Yeah.
Right?
We've talked about Project Baldwin on here before, but it is worth mentioning again. And they're not, it's open to everybody, really.
Yeah.
They do specialize in helping with people of color, and it is a great organization.
That's
and there's
true.
international and domestic students in there.
And if you're a female and you come to us, we will try our best to direct you to the right resources too. And then we know how to have a sister program too at South called South Women of Color. It's just started, very fresh. It's getting there, but it will be up there soon enough.
And that's here at Central?
It's at South. I think Central has it out.
What's South?
South. South.
Oh, South.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we just say South, right?
That's all right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So at South, so it's called SWAC,
Okay.
South Women of Color.
All right.
Right. You can look into it after. I don't have much information
all
on
right.
it because it's pretty new.
Yeah.
Right. So they're really trying to get the logistics and structure and everything started out.
Cool.
So, but it's good to look into when you get here. There's a lot of resources, but you won't find unless you look, right? So
in 2 years, we'll have to redo this interview after you're graduating
I would
from
love
your
that.
nursing program.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Well, let's go back a little bit to you're in Jamaica, living in Jamaica, and you decide to go to Canada, right? So you went to grade school and high school in Jamaica?
and I went to boarding school.
You went to a
too.
boarding school?
Yeah, so let me tell you a bit about that.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know, my parents maybe wanted to get me out of the house, but I'm joking. Yeah, but I went to boarding school for 7 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so I did pre-college there. So
In the same town or a different town?
no, a different town.
Yeah.
So boarding school is a bit, and It's on a mountain. So it's the Santa Cruz Mountain in a parish called Saint Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Right. Very good school. Very cool.
What's the name of the school?
Monroe College. So shout out to Monroe College.
Monroe.
That's where all my structure, all my everything that I've learned besides home training, right? I got it right there.
Cool.
So that's good. So I went to Monroe College for 7 years, right? Then I did pre-college. So we call it sixth form. So it's like 12th and 13th grade here.
Oh, okay.
But it's like pre-college. So the courses I did here, to be honest, I already did them in pre-college. So that has made it like really easy for me.
Yeah,
right?
that's nice.
Yeah, so most Caribbean students and Africa as well has something similar to that. So when they come here, for all of us, it's a bit easy to just browse through the first part of the prereqs until we start doing like ANP2, where it's different from the first part, right? So there I went to school. Then in, I think, 9th grade, we had a career day, and I was speaking with my guidance counselor, which is still like an advisor here, and we were discussing medical fields. And then she was saying her cousin studies anesthesia in Russia.
Oh.
And she was saying it's a great field to go into, and it's not very popular because a lot of people are scared of the time you spend in actually getting the degree. And then I was actually scared too, and I went back to her a few days after, and she asked me, would you rather wait 14 years and have no degree, or spend 14 years and have a degree? And obviously I want the degree.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I did that. So then my aunt lives in Canada, right? So then I moved to...
Which city?
Vancouver.
Oh, just up the road.
Yeah, I drive there like last weekend.
Easy, yeah.
So it's a easy commute back.
Do you need a visa to go into Canada?
Yes, you do.
Jamaicans do?
Yeah, so I go there back and forth because I still have friends there. So I went there. I was studying biology, but as I said, I just realized it's not for me, because the thing is, doing biology puts me just at lab work, at finishing. So like being a lab tech, like I respect my lab techs, but like I want to achieve like a lot more, right? So then we were at a conference there, and the nurses were there, and then I met some. We were talking, and they're like, yeah, I asked a lot of questions because I love to ask questions, right? If you don't ask, you won't know, right?
How do you know?
Right. So then I started thinking about everything that I've been doing so far, shaping me up to this, and I'm like, I'm actually built for this. I know I am. So then I reached out. My mom lives here, right?
In Seattle? Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, my mom lives there. And then I said, I think I'm actually planning on coming to Seattle, because in Canada, they don't allow like international students to study medical fields, right? So
At all?
I think it's very, very slim, but so it's varies by school. None of the schools, so UBC doesn't accept nursing students. I went to Kwantlen Polytechnic.
Interesting.
They don't accept nursing students from the international diaspora.
Interesting.
They have a nursing program, which is psych nursing, which a lot of students are scared of psych nursing, which it says in the name, right? So I chose to come here. I came here, and then I started my prereqs. I came here just actually about 2 weeks before I met you. That day, yeah, because I just came over, then 2 weeks, then I went to orientation.
Right.
Yeah.
So you had to get a visa to come be an F1 student.
Yeah.
So you applied for Seattle College from Canada. So did you do your visa interview? Did you have to go back to Jamaica?
No, I did it in Canada.
You did?
Yeah.
In Vancouver?
Vancouver.
Easy.
Very, very easy. It was not a very stressful process. Usually when people hear about like visa application, they start to worry. But once your documents are in order and you answer your questions very intellectually, it's not good to rush into a question, right? A question is just like a challenge as anything, no matter how simple the question is.
Sure.
It's good to process your questions, right? Because sometimes you might put an image, or the person will be interpreting something else, like you're trying to come here and not go back, which is what they're scared of the most, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So you have to just think, understand your question, and just answer it, and you'll be good.
What kind of questions did they ask?
So what am I going to do there, right? What program I'm studying? Do I have anyone there? they try to ask you question relating to back home, like who do you have back home, because they want to ensure you have ties back home to ensure you're going back home. So right, it's nothing to study for. You don't need a Quizlet, right? So you're good.
But I would recommend, you don't have to study for it, but you should definitely understand your path.
Yeah.
Know what you're doing, why you're doing it, speak about it naturally, those kinds of things. If you sound rehearsed, they're not going to like that.
Yeah. So it's good. Just be yourself, right?
Yeah.
Everything they're asking you, you already know the answer for, right?
That's very cool. And how long, once you got it on your first try, obviously.
Yeah.
And then how long did it take to actually get the visa?
3 days.
Oh, super fast.
Yeah, it's very fast in Canada.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, 3 days, and I was.
And then what are you doing for housing in Seattle?
All right, so I'm living with my mom.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Right? But I'm growing up, right? I want that experience to be like a man now, right? So when I heard about the RA position being open,
wonderful.
Yes, that's my perfect time. So I applied. I went in the interview. I wooed them as usual. I'm a Jamaican, right? So after that, I was told that I would get a response in like a week or two, but it was 3 days.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so I knew I really left an impression in that interview,
that's
right?
Great.
And then in early August, late July, I'll be moving in.
Oh, that's
so I'll be
great.
right across the street. I'll definitely come by and say hi.
So I want to just help the viewers understand what we're talking about. So as an international student, you can work on campus up to 20 hours a week.
40 during the break?
Yeah, 40 during the break. So we have a number of jobs available on our campuses. We have 3 campuses plus our district office. But he got a job as an RA, which is a residence assistant. And it's in my opinion, it's one of the best jobs because you get free housing.
Free housing is always
That's
good,
really cool.
Right? So, and a good thing to note, if you're going to North, you can work at Central. And if you're going to Central, you can work at South. There's no limitation on your campus as long as it's within the district, right?
Yeah. That is an advantage being here. That's cool.
Yeah.
And your housing here is close to where you're going to be doing nursing school, because nursing isn't actually in the building here.
It's not.
It's down. Where is it exactly?
I'm not really sure where the building is. I won't know until orientation, but I've been there before, and it's maybe like 12 or 15 so minutes from here.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
At South, it's 10 minutes away from South, right?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought it was further.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't know where this place is then.
So, yeah, because at South, I think it's 10 to 12. Depends if, like, no traffic, 10. If there's a bit traffic, 12 to 15 minutes. Right?
Can you take the bus to get there?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So walking's not an option.
But the thing is, I didn't want to do nursing at that campus, so I stayed at South, right? Because South actually has nursing. We have a nursing building.
So you're a South student.
So I'm a Central student.
Central student.
With South, my main campus, right? So I'm a Central student, but South is my main campus. Yeah, it gets really confusing. It does.
I'm going to count you as a South student because we haven't had any South guests this year.
All right, I'm South.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you're both, so that's great. Yeah. Awesome. So you're going to be very busy. We had a guest on from South Korea who was in the nursing program, and once he started it, he was busy.
Yes.
Have you been, you're involved with Project Baldwin. Do you have other clubs that you take part in?
No. Previously, I did, but we had a soca club, Students of the Caribbean and African Ancestry.
Cool.
Yeah, but then there's not many students of the Caribbean from here, so not many members. Yeah, but
we need more.
Yes, we need more. But with that being said, Seattle colleges accept everyone. There's no bias towards anyone, so regardless of your background, you can join any club you wish, right?
Sure. So will you take the NCLEX exam after you're done with your nursing program? And will that transfer to Jamaica no problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always wonder if going from one country to another, if those credentials...
So American education is always accepted by most countries, right? It's just coming here from Jamaica, you might have to do a test. It all comes down to accreditation, actually. So we have, in Jamaica, there's a popular university, and through the Caribbean, University of the West Indies, right? So University of the West Indies is mostly accredited. well, I know US accepts the courses, right? I have friends who came here, transfer the courses easily. So maybe if you did a degree at, we call it UE, University of the West Indies, you just have to do like a test to get into the path you want to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and exam. So that's it.
So in Jamaica, is there is the health field pretty easy to get into? I mean, if you have the credentials and the education, are there jobs?
There are jobs, right? I think with the health field, it's just expensive to study in Jamaica. Like,
Oh, it is?
It is because our tuition is actually registered on the University of the West Indian field in US dollars, right? Not Jamaican dollars. That's the show. It's pretty pricey, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so the health field is, and after graduation, there's always jobs in medical field around the world. It's a ever-growing field.
For sure.
Yes, and you'll always need health professions, so it's always a good profession to go into.
So are you saying it's more expensive if you had stayed in Jamaica than to come to Seattle colleges? Or is it similar?
All right, to be honest, it's what I'm paying now, it's more back home if I compare it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But housing must be cheaper in Jamaica,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, cool.
Right. It's a bit similar too because I think it's like 1 million Jamaican per semester, and that's pretty much the same what I'm paying here, or a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Or sometimes it fluctuates too. So
Right.
yeah, but why I came to the Canada and the US is because of family and opportunities. Like the US, in Jamaica we call it the land of milk and honey. Just to represent the countless opportunities here. So I needed the opportunity, and in Jamaica you can't go to school and have a job. It's pretty near much impossible, right? So here is, where the milk and honey is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. What about scholarships? You are going to be here a while with us. January through March, we offer our foundation scholarship. Did you apply for it?
You're looking at a recipient.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah. So I have the foundation scholarship, and then Project Baldwin covers up to $1,400 of my tuition per quarter.
How?
Right.
They have a scholarship?
It's for students. It's not a scholarship. Once you're a part of Project Baldwin and you're an active member, you apply through our farm stock. We're using farm stock this quarter, right? Yeah, farm stock, and you're eligible. Except it sounds pretty easy, right? But all we ask for in return is participation and support towards our program, right? And that's $1,400 per quarter for all men of color students who are involved in our program, right? So once you apply, we've never told anyone no, actually, right? We just need activity. We just need participation. We're trying to build a community, right?
Right.
So we know the money is free. So in return, we're just asking, just be an active member.
So do they track how much time you spend volunteering, doing things with the...
We just started incorporating that,
Okay.
actually. So we have our events. We're saying, we know school is hectic, so we say at least 3 or 4 of our events per quarter.
Right.
We have men's hour bi-weekly, right? Which topics range from mental health, financial education, right? So once you come to our meetings, we don't ask you to sign in and leave. At least stay for half of the meeting. That's all we're asking you for. So that's how we track it.
Wow. Well, check that out. I didn't realize that was a benefit. Is there a cap to the number of members they can have?
No, we actually have, I think, almost 300 members now across the colleges.
Wow.
And it doesn't stop there. We offer book support as well, resources. So for example, if you're doing welding and you need a welding equipment, we have it's called a book request form, but we have / resources. So like boots, your equipment for welding, your equipment for if you're doing arts, as long as you're an active member, there's a lot of benefits for you.
What about textbooks?
Yeah, definitely.
Check it out.
If it's on your syllabus, we can get it.
Yeah. That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but as I said, if you don't ask, you won't know. So it's always good to ask plenty of questions.
Sure.
There's no such thing as a stupid question.
sometimes you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why listening to this podcast is a good thing.
Yep.
You get these experts in here that have been through it. They know what to tell you.
Yeah, we're failing so we can make it easier for you. We make the
That's
mistakes, right? We correct them, of course, because we don't just fail and stop.
That's right.
Right? We make a mistake, we correct it, and then it's your turn to just easy.
Yeah. Well, what do you do for fun?
Oh my God, I'm very shy to say this to my fellow Jamaicans when you're seeing this, please, but I'm a huge anime watcher.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Why is that a big deal? And
I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd. We're all nerds.
Yeah, I'm a huge...
That's cool. But anime is big.
Yeah.
A lot of people love anime.
Yeah, but...
You Jamaicans, check out anime. It's cool.
Yeah, a lot of Jamaicans watch anime quietly. You know, they just don't want to be considered a nerd, but I'm a huge anime fan. And soccer.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so you know the FIFA Club World Cup was just here. I went to 2 of the matches.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who'd you see?
Paris Saint-Germain from France.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's my team through and through.
Wow.
Right, so I went to those matches, and even on my way here, I was listening to a match on my phone that was playing. So soccer, studying. I'm a nerd. Let me admit, I'm a nerd. I love to study.
Cool. Yeah, studying's great.
So soccer, studying, and movies, animes. That's me. Yeah, I'm not much of a outgoing person like parties or like.
Sure.
Yeah, but once it's something homebound, yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I know one of the things I get, like when I talk to Brazilian students and some of the other Caribbean students I've talked to, is, the sun's always shining in the Caribbean, it seems like. You come to Seattle, the weather's a little different. How have you been doing here?
All right, so I was in Canada for a year. So Canada, Seattle, it's pretty much the same.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, same weather, except in Seattle, it's more, we say bipolar. You can never know what the next mood of Seattle weather would be.
That's true.
Right now it's hot outside, but I might go outside and it's snowing, right? So
that's not true. Today's beautiful.
Today's very beautiful, actually, right? Yeah. So because I was in Canada, it has been an easy matriculation, right, for me. Yeah, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, I have my winter clothes, I have my jackets, and it's summer, I have my shorts, so I'll be wearing shorts soon.
You're good.
Yeah, so I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not taking any classes this summer. You're just working.
It's my vacation.
Oh, you're not even working. You don't start till August.
Till August. Yeah, but I still drop in the Project Baldwin office just in case, because we have students who come through before the quarter to find out about the resources that are available. So we're there. I was just at the office too.
Yeah. It's just right across the hall from our international programs office.
Right
so
here.
It's very convenient.
Yeah.
And who should they talk to if they go in there?
All right, definitely. So here, our person that was here, he matriculated to a different position.
Oh, he did?
So Julius will be here for the summer quarter, which is our director, Julius Lloyd, right? If Project Baldwin is on the Seattle College's website as well, so you'll see who to contact there. It's pretty straightforward. Reach out to Julius, he'll respond as soon as he can, and then from there you come in person, you meet your ambassadors like me. We have ambassadors at each campus, right? We're also looking for an ambassador for Central, right? Because our ambassador recently graduated, so we'll have a position open up, and that's a paid position as well. So
open to international.
Everyone, yeah, right. So as I said, there's a lot of opportunities on campus, job related too, so that's happening, but just for minimal contact or to get active, Project Baldwin on the Seattle College's website, and look for Julius Lloyd. It's there. How to contact us, Julius Lloyd. Reach out, and then you can get active from there.
You're good to go. Right on. Cool. Oh, you hear that? It's trivia time. Dun, dun, dun. Well, this is the part of the show where we ask you 5 questions just for fun. It's no big deal. If you miss a couple, you don't have to cry yourself to sleep at night. No big deal. All right, question number 1. Since you are a soccer fan, what is the name of the soccer team here in Seattle?
Seattle Sounders.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Now let's see if you're consistent. Now baseball is really popular in the Caribbean. We have a baseball team here in Seattle as well. What's the name of our baseball team?
The name of the baseball team. How can I forget? But I did. Is it the Mariners?
It is the Mariners.
Right. Yes.
Nice job. All right, very good. So Seattle is in the northwest corner. North of us is British Columbia. What state is directly south of us?
Directly south, that's Portland, Oregon.
Yes, Oregon. Nice
Mm-hmm.
job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question number 4. How many credits do you have to take every quarter in order to remain full-time visa
All right, so that's
status?
12 credits, right? And you can have only a few online, but there's a minimum to that. I don't remember, but if all right, so there you have to have 7 in-person credits out of the
Or
12.
hybrid.
Or hybrid,
Yeah.
meaning can be online and in person. There's an in-person aspect to it, and there's an online aspect to
Yeah.
it, right? So it's 12.
Nice job. Very good. Final question, since you're into movies. What was the last movie you saw in the movie theater?
All right, so that was How to Train Your Dragon. It's blowing up all over the web. I had to be a part of the hype.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was really good. It was the perfect adaptation of a cartoon.
Really?
Yes, chef's kiss. Mwah. It was good. Yeah.
Go see it. That's
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
You're on the Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
Man, nice job. That's really impressive. Good job. Have you seen a Mariners game as well? Have you gone to the game?
My friend invited me, so I'm actually looking to go to one. And I think the Foundation Scholarship hosts like this thing with the
Yes.
Mariners, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And then in the spring quarter, if you're here for spring, they do an international night for international students. Super cheap tickets.
Yep.
They get a section of the field. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So check that out. How many in your fall quarter when you start the nursing program? Do you know how many international students you'll be going to school with? It's quite a few, right?
Yeah, for nursing,
Yeah.
there's quite a lot. I know a lot are from Africa.
Yeah.
Right. So my mentor Emmanuel told me that a lot of students in there are international. Not many. You say domestic, right?
Not too many domestic students.
Yeah, mostly international students.
Interesting. There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Good nursing program
It's
here.
a very great.
But one thing I want to clarify, they do a lottery system, right?
That's what I was. So that's actually a big misconception.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah, the
clear it
lottery.
up.
So once you have you have requirements, your requirements, right? So once you complete all your requirements, right, and you have the person that finishes everything are prioritized first. Is that a lottery system? I don't know. So that's how they do it. So if you have all your prereqs completed, your NAC certification is in, there's no outstanding documents, 100%, you're definitely in.
You're in.
You're in, right? So the persons who have outstanding requirements now are not really prioritized, right? So
Gotcha.
you are placed on like a waiting list. So it's good to always plan in accordingly, so you're not one of those students, right? So I asked the program specialist, and she said it wasn't lottery based. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, there I learn something every day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Well,
so it's good. Have a plan in mind, stick to the plan, and that's where planning with
good
your
mentor.
advice. Yes, a great mentor. That's where planning with your advisor comes
Yeah,
in handy
for
too,
sure.
right? Your advisor sees 100 steps in front of you,
Yeah.
right, and they will have it that you will definitely not be on the latter end. You will definitely be in the topic of the nursing program or whichever program you apply to.
we have lots of students from all over the world, not just the Caribbean or Latin America, in the nursing program, not just Africans, but
Yeah.
Asia,
Europe,
everywhere. So you won't be alone.
Yeah.
You'll have many people to talk with, above you, below you, in your cohort. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You won't be alone.
Yep. And nursing is a team, I'll say a
It is
team
a team
career, but it's a team sport, right? So it's good to get that team building with your friends, organize everything together, and it's good to have a person in when you're doing like your clinicals. So it's good. It starts right there.
Now, I told you that I'm getting ready to go to Jamaica in October. Food. What should I be looking for when I get there?
All right. So first and foremost, so my grandma came up and I had to drive to Canada just for this. And it's our KFC chicken. Jamaica has the best KFC chicken. It's seasoned with love and passion. I'm telling you, it's seasoned with the Jamaican
Okay.
spices. So definitely go to Jamaica and KFC. The first thing, right? After that, try our oxtail.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our jerk chicken. And do you eat pork by any
Yeah,
chance? Jerk pork.
What?
We have ackee and saltfish too, right? We have, oh my God, we have so many
So many
delicacies.
good foods.
Oh, I'm missing Jamaica now.
Have you not found a good restaurant in Seattle? There's so many good restaurants in Seattle.
All right, so I tried searching Jamaican restaurant near me, and I went to one, and it was very good, and then it got closed recently. So
no.
I'm hoping soon it will be up, and that's good. So when I go to a Jamaican restaurant, I do a Jamaican test. That's what we call it. I speak Patwa to the person at the cashier or the chef if I can. And if the chef cannot speak Patwa, I'm leaving.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
good. Which brings us to the part of the show where we ask you to speak in your language.
All right.
You are from Jamaica, which is primarily English speaking in a lot of places, right? But you also speak. Yeah, go ahead and explain this.
So
Patwa.
we speak Patwa, which is like broken English, right? Many Jamaicans do not like to call it broken English. We like to call it oral language, right? So tell me, what do you want me to say? Should I just...
You do 10 to 20 seconds or so. It doesn't have to be a lot, but you can encourage students back in your home country that are thinking about maybe going overseas.
All right.
Or you can even just say hi to your family if you want.
All right, so I'll give an encouragement in Jamaican language. So remember, when we grow up, they tell we say, you're little but you're talawa. So you have to remember you might little, but you can do a whole heap of great things. So always remember, listen to your teacher as they always tell you when we're in a primary school, and then you just plan out your future accordingly, and then you go there, right? And just remember, say, without God, nothing possible.
Well, that sounds like you're speaking English.
But I said it in a way so you could still understand, right? I make sure I put in some English words here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't want it to be clueless, like, what is he saying?
Well, do like 10 seconds of just power.
All right, just Patwa. All right, so I'm there so with Evan and we did our interview. You know, too body good and they go on all right. But when you come here, you can try interview too. You know, body. You go like it.
Nice.
How was that?
That was perfect. I don't know what you said, but it was awesome.
I said, I'm here with Evan. I'm doing an interview. When you come here, you should try it, and I bet you will like it.
Get on the show.
Yeah.
Great.
So Patwa is fast, right?
It's
So
very
the first
cool.
time I did it, we call it code switching, where you include 1 and 2 English words so the person can understand. So not many persons in Jamaica are fluent in English. 70% of the island is not fluent in English, right?
So when I meet with students there, is it going to be difficult for me to communicate?
No, students definitely English speaking.
They'll be okay.
Yeah. If you're like on the roadside, maybe speaking to like a vendor, they will try their best to give you their version of English. Yeah. So.
And if I go to KFC?
English
Is good. All right, great. Cool. What makes it so good? What's so different? Have you been to this KFC here? It's not the same, apparently.
No, it's not.
What's the story?
And then Jamaica has different. So we have KFC in Jamaica has barbecue, right? And we have hot and spicy, right? And it's just so different. And what I realized here, the fast food restaurants tend to use a lot of oil in their cooking, and oh my God, we're afraid of oil in Jamaica. So our KFC chicken, it's not oily and it's seasoned to perfection. I can taste it.
Okay, I'm going to have to check this
Yes,
out.
definitely. Just give me a call and be like, hey, I'm in KFC. What should I order? Okay, order up.
So your mom is here. So do you have family back home still?
Yeah.
Who's home? Do you have brothers, sisters?
I have great grandma, grandpa, uncles, aunts, cousins.
Oh, you got a whole bunch of
I have
people.
a whole bunch.
Maybe I'll run into them one day.
Yeah,
That'd be
definitely. if this interview is posted before, they'll probably be looking, oh, you met my cousin.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, and the very last piece, and you've kind of been giving advice the whole time, so it seems repetitive a little bit, but you've been through the process. What's your last bit of counseling, your wisdom that you can pass on to people that are thinking about coming?
All right. So firstly, when you're coming to America, it's a mixture of a lot of different cultures, a lot of things that you're not accustomed to, but always remember, keep an open mind, and it's a community space, no bias, always be welcoming at everyone and their differences, right? And when you're here, try to make good friends, try to be involved as much. When I was in high school, I wasn't really involved as much as I should have been, so try to be involved in the different clubs on campus. As I said earlier, have a mentor, it's good, reach out, speak to your advisors, study like tomorrow is the exam, even if it's next year.
Yeah,
right.
that's good advice.
And definitely join Evan's podcast.
Thanks.
Right? That's actually a requirement of graduating now. I'm joking, but
I wish.
Join Evan's podcast.
Yeah, thanks. Well, it's great having you on the show. So good to meet you again.
Yeah,
I know it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'll be excited to see where things take you. 2 years, we'll sit down again as you're getting ready to graduate. Please don't forget, you guys can join us every Wednesday right here, same place. Learn all about being an international student, coming to Seattle, being at a community college. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with everybody you know, educators, parents, everybody you know, grandma, the dog even. Just come on and do it. All right. Thanks again. Good luck to you. Have an enjoyable summer.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Little more.
Conversations With is painstakingly crafted for you by the Seattle College's International Programs Department and supported by the lovely folks here on our campus. This show is produced and edited by me, Evan Franulovich. We welcome your emails and questions about coming to Seattle Colleges. Please reach out to us via our website or just give us a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts, as this helps others discover the show. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube at Seattle Colleges INTL. That's Seattle Colleges INTL. And be sure to check out all of the shows here on Conversations With. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.